Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. We are doing a series on tips and techniques for you, and we're doing the holiday season. So come on, let's have some fun. Today we're going to take in a little ordinary gift box and we're going to turn it into an extraordinary gift box by adding our Crayola crayon to that and teach you how to make a beautiful presentation for a gift. And sometimes a presentation is almost as wonderful as a gift itself is. So let's get busy. First of all, I'm going to be using some blue. And one thing I always tell you when you're working with your crayon is look at this color, don't look at this color. The stroke is going to go on this very dark, almost black color, not light like this. So I would take my average amount of my blue crayon and I would add a little bit of white to it to lighten it up, and that gives it more this color right here. And you can mix and match any of your Crayola colors just like you do paints, and I add the white to my dark colors almost every time I use them. You also could do this in purple, you could do it in red, you could do it in green. The holly would be really cute on this as well. I just didn't want to overuse the holly because I've been using it a lot in my videos. So look at those if you haven't seen the holly. And you could also do poinsettia leaves hanging down or a lot of different fun things. But we're going to do snowflakes today. So what I'm going to do, and these are my mini gourd toppers. If you've never seen these are fantastic. And I'm going to use them a little bit different today than I normally do. I normally have you lay them on your project and trace the inside of it with a white charcoal pencil, but because this is glittery, we are just going to hold it there and we're going to actually put our wax on inside the circle. And I'm going to try and make it 6 tips. I was reading a thing on snowflakes, and the reason that they have 6 ends is because that is how the makeup is, I can't remember that word now, how it is made up, and so when it freezes, the molecules, that's how they're made up, is in 6 parts. So when they freeze, that actually freezes in 6 parts, and I thought that was really interesting. So a snowflake usually has 6. I did more on this one or less. It doesn't matter, just you use your own imagination. So I'm going to come in here and I am going to put a white dot, and I tried glitter silver, and you don't want to use glitter on crayons or metallic crayons because you want more of a contrast and you don't get that contrast. So it's better if you're using a glitter item to put them on, it is better to use plain Crayolas. And you can see this time I'm just pulling them out, and there is no right or wrong. And you don't have to close the lid on this either. You could stick tissue paper in it and just make it a real fun and leave it kind of big and bellowy up at the top. So I'm going to actually come up here and go this direction. I'm using a number, I think I'll switch to my number 2. I was actually using my number 1 because we're working with the glitter. The glitter works really well with the Crayola or the wax, but it absorbs it. And I'm going to go back over this. I normally wouldn't tell you not to do that and have you remove it, but we're going to sneak through that one, not tell anybody. You can see the difference of the stroke size from the tools that I was using. And you can put half of one on a side or all kinds of fun things. See how that just really opened that up even more so? So now I want to come in and I want to add some dots. You could leave it just like that. Just use your imagination when it comes to snowflakes. Just start thinking, what can I do here? What can I do there? Add something here this time. Next time, take it off. We're just gonna, hold still. And bumping this guy's a little bit hard to hold, especially where you can see him. So we've got all of that going on, and I might come in here and add a dot between those so that you can't see that they're two strokes. There, I like that. So let's go to this one, and let's do a half of a snowflake on this one. So I'm going to do, and I think what I actually am going to do, I'm going to do this different. I'm not going to use a circle. I'm going to put a dot in the middle, and I'm going to pull out, and I am going to let the wax stop. When you let it stop on its own, it almost ends up even being more even than if we try and do it. So I'm going to bring it up this way. So if it was a full one, it would have two more on that side. And then I am going to bring some white dots in. You could take the white dots out. You could do whatever you wanted to. Remember, there's no right or wrong on that. I think that while we're doing that, I'm going to come in with a smaller one, and let's do a quarter one. I'm going to bring it there, and there, and there, and I'll bring that in with the white, and then I'm going to add some white dots just to extend those. So see how fun that is? And on what I did on the top is I did two half of snowflakes. You actually could make the whole snowflake however you wanted to do. But now you have this little package that's as fun to get as a present is. So that's really fun to play with. And with all the colors out there and all of the designs I use on other items, just transfer them over to this little box. And there's green, there's red boxes, there's gold boxes. So let your imagination run wild. If you have any questions about anything we did today, please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. Or for any of the products, please visit my website at miriamjoy.com. There's also a YouTube link there that takes you right to all the rest of the little tips and techniques videos that we're working on for you. And then on Facebook, I try and post something for you every day at Miriam Joy Gourd Creations. So go out, fill up your packages, and have a great Christmas. Thank you, and God bless.